Hey guys, welcome back. I hope everybody had an amazing holiday. Thanksgiving was here, as most people call it. I don't refer to it as that. Refer to it as Turkey Day, or some of our Native brothers and sisters refer to it as the National Day of Mourning. Or some people refer to it as Happy Harvest. Either way, I hope you had a great time with friends and family and got to, really feed your face around this time of year. As we approach the holidays, we tend to indulge a lot. We tend to stuff our faces. We tend to drain our bank accounts. We tend to gain pounds because there's food and there is just an abundance of love and of just activities that encourage us to want to like stuff ourselves. And I've got this. Okay, so let's talk about this. As we go along, we're going to resolve my lighting issues. I'm going to get a ring light. Because it gets dark so early now, I did not get a chance to film today's vlog during the day. So what's happening is I am doing like a makeshift thing with lighting, and it's causing these like shadows behind me. But anyway, we're gonna work on this as we go through this process to get me together. As you can see, today we're not so much of a hot mess. There are no curlers in my hair, so we're moving along. But what I wanted to talk about today was in the midst of all of this holiday activity that we're doing as we're coming up with Thanksgiving, let's make sure that we're also feeding our spirits. One of the things that I've kind of learned here recently on my journey is about the importance of self-care, importance of fixing and taking care of ourselves in terms of what we put in our bodies. Self-care is not just about going in to get a pedicure. It is about cutting people off. It is about doing what's best for you. And it's also a lot about what we put in our body. So myself and a friend, after coming off this holiday and all of this ridiculous amounts of food that we ate, a friend of mine and I decided we were going to go on Saturday and eat some food that was really kind of nutritional, plant-based, good for your soul. And so we went into two places. One place I had never been before, one place that is a tried and true favorite of mine as I go more down the plant-based lifestyle road. So the first place we went was the True Food Kitchen, which is a brand new restaurant here in Nashville. It's in the Green Hills area off of Hillsborough Road. It is actually Oprah is one of the owners of this particular location. But the whole kind of premise behind the True Food restaurants was they were started by this guy, Dr. Andrew Weil, who believed in, he's an integrative medicine practitioner, and he believes in making sure that you eat to feel good and not just eating to, feel stuffed. And everything is based on the anti-inflammatory pyramid, which means that all the food that you're going to eat there helps to kind of combat chronic inflammation and even get rid of any inflammation that you may have now, and also prevent it, because a lot of the food that we put in our body causes so many things in us to be inflamed. So I went and I had the pad thai with tofu, which was absolutely delicious. It did not. Oh, and we also had the Brussels sprouts. And I had a mimosa because your girl likes a good beverage during the day. And so, what better way to celebrate great food than day drinking with one of your really good friends? So we did that, and it was delicious. And notice I said I had the pad thai with tofu. I don't eat. I try to stay away from soy as much as I can, but I felt like I could indulge a little bit that day. The next place we went is one of my tried and true favorites here in Nashville. It is a vegan restaurant called Gray's. And I know a lot of people out there are like, vegan food, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? If you were to eat this food, you would not even know that it was completely plant-based. Like, everything in there is completely plant-based. I had this brownie a la mode. I had this 615 cider, which is like a beer, a cider, but it was so good. They have kombucha beer, which my friend had, and it was delicious. It was absolutely great. But this is one of my tried and true favorites. A lot of why we did this is because especially coming off of this Gemini full moon, and it's about kind of releasing things, and a lot of it is releasing bad behavior, cleansing, releasing kind of that heavy feeling that you get after the holidays, and just resetting your body and making sure that as you go into the rest of the holiday season that your spirit is filled, that it is reset in a way that makes it easy for you to function around relatives and family members, because you got to take care of yourself. You got to continue to feed your spirit in the midst of feeding your face of your body. I hope that everyone enjoyed their full moon, that we set some intentions. I know that I set some, and some things that I wanted to release. So this full moon in Gemini, it's all about releasing and closing toxic chapters, and a lot of the food that we stuff ourselves with over the holidays has a bunch of stuff in it that, I mean, I guess I wouldn't say is toxic, but still is sugar and fat and butter. And like, for a lot of people, like in the South and all over, really all over the place, that are still meat eaters, it's filled with a bunch of different meat. So yeah, so it's about kind of like cleaning and feeding your spirit in the meantime, as you're kind of like feeding your face. So releasing a new cycle and getting ready to head into a new month. And we're getting ready to head into Christmas, which means more food. Just, again, make sure you're filling your spirit. Make sure you're recharging yourself. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself as you indulge, as you hang out with family, as you hang out with friends, that you're also making sure that not just you're feeding your face, but you're feeding your spirit, because that's what's going to keep you going. That's what's going to keep you motivated, because at the end of the day, yeah, this is the holiday season, which means indulgence for a lot of us, and, you know, spending a lot of time around people, and we get comfortable and we get happy, and then we want to eat and we want to drink and we want to do a lot of different things that can adversely, you know, affect our spirit in the meantime and in the process. Again, things that I am learning as I go along, and also, you know, being with different family members and being around lots of different groups of people, a lot of times that drains our energy, that drains us, and then we're not able to kind of feed our spirit. So in the meantime, while you're enjoying, while you're participating in festivities, while you're enjoying, you know, your family and eating all of the good treats, because I know I enjoy them too, that we have around this time of year, make sure you're taking time to recharge, and you're also trying to recalibrate and put some good stuff in your body. Like, you know, there are going to be weeks that you're not going to be eating a bunch of stuff. So in between all the things that we, you know, shove in our face, that, you know, get some green vegetables in there, get some non-dairy things in your diet, you know, make sure that you're getting some things that kind of help your system recalibrate and to reset, that you're also taking some time out to meditate and center and get refocused, because a lot of this can knock us off our game, and then we're not very nice to the people that we love and care about, and you become that family member, and nobody wants to be that family member, not on purpose. But it takes a lot out of you. Like, I know, like, trust me, like, I live with a 17-year-old, so it takes a lot out of me just dealing with her on a daily basis. So having like a house full of people, or going around a bunch of people, haven't seen you, and what are you doing, and what are you up to, and like, what is your life, and what is this that I'm seeing on social media, because I don't take time out to actually call you and see how you're doing. But that's a little bit of shade. We'll keep that to ourselves. But anyway, like I said, I love you guys. Look, there's my diffuser. I've got my candles. I've got my crystals back here, because I have to go to my office tomorrow. So what am I doing? I am taking time to feed my spirit, and to cleanse, and to talk to you guys, and to tell you that I love you. I am sending you guys light and love, and I will see you, and we will talk about some more things soon. Bye, guys.